Hi, my name is Joseph McBratney. You might know me as Joe Brat. I need to talk to you a little about what's going on here. As you can see back here, all famous people who overdosed and died. You don't see anybody from your neighborhood or your family up here, do you? Anybody that died of an overdose, do you see their picture up here? No. You know why? Because this is not a black thing. This is not a white thing. This is not about movie stars. This is not about rock stars. This is about a disease, a fatal disease. A disease that for centuries has been labeled a drunk, a drug addict, a junkie, a piece of garbage, a piece of shit, no good son of a bitch, throw him out, get him to the streets. And I was made to be shamed to admit that I have this disease. What is it that Oprah and Russell said? Right? What is it that has been said hasn't been said already? I warned parents. I warned kids. I was screaming from the top of the world that I'm a drug addict and I ran out of pills. And when I ran out of pills and I couldn't chase them anymore, and I couldn't go to doctors anymore, and I couldn't go to pharmacies anymore, I couldn't do it. It was doctor shopping, 4 at a time. I had so many pills, and then I ran out and then I couldn't do it anymore. And then a guy comes to me and says, why not try Grandpa Opiate? And I said, Grandpa Opiate? What's Grandpa Opiate? Guess what the word he said was? 13 years ago, heroin. He said it 13 years ago. How do you think I said it now? I saw the whole pattern coming. It happened in Florida in 2000. I was here. All these doctor shopping and pharmacies and these pain clinics that opened up. I saw it happening here. And I went home to New York and I went to detox and I went to rehab. Okay? Heroin. And I was sitting there thinking about doing heroin. I actually thought about doing it. And then I realized one thing. I'm actually thinking about doing heroin. I am my father. I am my father. I was thinking about doing it because the pain of withdrawals is so bad. It's so bad. No addict wants this pain. No addict can fathom going through this pain, going through detox. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. What's this pain? I don't want it. I know it's gonna hurt. They're not gonna medicate me right. No addict wants that. And then insurance companies change their policies. Why do they change their policies? What did they change? You know what they said? They said that opiates aren't deadly to withdraw from, so they're only given a certain amount of days in inpatient detox or even outpatient detox on Suboxone, which is the Band-Aid on open heart surgery. You think Suboxone's a miracle? It's the methadone of the 21st century. Get it through your goddamn head. Get it through your head that your kid can get better on Suboxone. Without treatment, without medical detox, medical protocol, you cannot stop. And here it is. It's already here at locomotive speed. And your town, heading to your town if it's not there already. Everybody says, everyone thinks it's worse here. Oh my God, it's so worse here. I know it's not worse. It's worse everywhere. I go everywhere. I speak to parents across the country. I see kids. I walk into towns, they're like zombies. People like zombies. Your kid's a zombie. Possessed. How are you going to ask them to make a responsible decision? I had a doctor tell me, who was I thinking I was telling this kid he couldn't go home, he had to go to rehab. Doctor said, who do I think I am? This man's an adult. Somebody on drugs cannot make responsible decisions like, I want to go home and visit my family and tell them how much I love them after 7 days of detox, because it's not enough. 90 days isn't enough. 90 days, and insurance companies are saying, we're going to throw your kid out of rehab. We're done, we can't pay for anymore. He should be good by now. Okay? The Parity Mental Health Act might have changed that, but there are some rehabs that fight for more time. There are. I studied them. I found out where they are. I do that. I put people in rehab because I am them. I know what they're doing. I go on interventions. I went to Philadelphia. I was in Camden. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? What was going on there? Every corner you could cop drugs. Every corner. On one corner you couldn't because the cops already had them locked up for that day. But every other corner on down, everybody walked towards my car and asked me what I wanted. Everybody. They're walking towards my car like it's legal. Okay. How much money did they say the other night they were going to donate to help the cause, to help this disease, to get a scholarship for a kid? You know how many scholarships I got, kids? You know how many I got for them? You know how many times I went to rehabs and said, please help this kid. I think he could do it with no insurance, Medicaid, staying in the same state, kids who don't want to get better. With court-mandated people out of prison, kids are coming out and learning how to use better. If you can't get private treatment, you're in trouble. Okay? I tell parents, you got a 50-50 shot with your kid in treatment. 50-50. You fail 100% if you don't put that kid in treatment. Okay? So here we go. Everyone better brace themselves, because without the treatment, it's jails, institutions, and death, and more overdoses are coming. Everyone thinks it's going away, but never in history has it been so bad. And if you want answers, then you can call me. You dial 855-JOE-BRAD. You call me. That's 855-563-2728. It's free. I'll give you all the answers you need. I know what you're going through. I'm them. Why do you think I'm successful? Because I know what they're going through. They don't want to be shamed anymore. They don't want to be embarrassed anymore. And I'll tell you what else they don't want to do. They don't want to live anymore. They have to use, they steal, they lie, they manipulate. It's not going to go away. And you want answers from where? I'm giving you the answers. Treatment. Stop asking them if they want to go to treatment and make them go to treatment. There's a Baker Act in Florida that gives 72 hours mandatory treatment. Mandatory, they have to be under assessment. And then there's the Marchman Act, 60 days, up to 60 days mandatory treatment for somebody who's out of their mind. How do you ask them if they want to go to rehab? You gotta wait for them to hit bottom? No, that's antique. You don't wait for nobody to hit bottom. Because bottom is a coffin. Bottom is a funeral. Bottom is over because they're possessed by a chemical. You have questions. I am angry. I am so angry that all of a sudden everybody wants to do news shows on heroin when I've been telling them for 10 years now. Please listen to me. It's coming. No. They're going to school. They said they're going to go to Suboxone. They said they're going to go to meetings. They're going to go to outpatient. When did that ever work? Aren't you tired? Aren't you sick and tired of being sick and tired? I know I am. Please, I'm here to help you because I suffer from the same disease your kid does. Listen to me. Or this. Nobody grows up and says, I can't wait to be a drug addict. Nobody grows up and says, I can't wait to hurt my mother, my father, my grandparents, my brothers, my sisters. I can't wait till they have to worry about the phone ringing all hours of the night and getting that phone call. We found your kid dead. Because that's what every parent is waiting for, but they don't know what to do.